her chest heaving with indignation as she snatched her hand away. I wouldn't dream of it. I'm stating the obvious. I respect your right to be independent and all. You made it perfectly clear that you don't need me to take care of you. There's a time and place for independence. This is not one of them. Now is the time to let me start showing you how it feels to let a real man make you feel.
You're gonna kill me. Don't you think I need to at least die with the truth? No one's going to. Somebody should, Charlene said over a cup. Charlene is the other woman. Let me handle this, Marlon said, just out of dad. You were supposed to have handled it already, she said. Why didn't you just kill her like I asked you to?
This would test Raven's stubborn independence. She was the type of woman who did not need a man for the bare necessities or for the finer things, probably not even for an orgasm. Moments later, Raven handed the last of her purchases to Danielle. The woman's thin fingers flew across the keys, entered the discount, and came up with the total.
Makes you do the unthinkable. These overwhelming emotions were hard to fight when I ate so much for this man's attention. Attention that I should have been getting from my husband, who hadn't aroused me in quite a long time. For the past 2 months, I had hungered for another man's love.
I heard that, huh?
One of our authors couldn't make it today. Her name is Christina Brooks McKinney. I have 2 of her books here. The first one, don't y'all tell me, okay?
Another step. That's enough, Charlene, Marlon barked. A stream of tears rolled down her cheeks and snot ran from her nose. She wiped it away with the back of her hand. You promised me and you swore to my daddy. He got you out of debt and you swore you would stop at nothing to keep me happy. She stumbled over to the bar. Do I look happy, Daddy?
Wait a minute. I have another announcement. There will be a separate set. It's the spring separate bling at the Heartland Alliance. It's on April 2nd.
When you told me about it, I couldn't resist. Besides, not many Black Americans are archaeologists, and none are as beautiful as you. We find this to be an opportunity that should not and could not be passed up. Isn't that right, Dr. Ellis? Ashland nodded. And of course, Dr. Camden, if you need anything, please do not hesitate to ask. He smiled at her, his eyes. Karina could only shake her head no as she watched Ashland stroll leisurely across the room toward where she stood next to Eric. As he neared, she thought there was something familiar about him, as if she had seen him somewhere before, but she couldn't place it. Besides, she reasoned, the more she thought about it, the more it would be.
This is a crime scene. Leave from here immediately. The girl shrieked, a crime scene? Shanice tried to find out what the police officer really meant. Has there been a murder? The police officer threw up his hands. And just as he was getting ready to get in his squad car,